Are GLP-1 medicines like semaglutide causing your hair to thin? And if so, what can you actually do about it? Let's go through what the evidence says. If you're taking a GLP-1 receptor agonist, like semaglutide, the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy, or liraglutide found in Saxenda, and you've noticed more hair in the shower or your hair feeling thinner, you're not imagining it. This is something clinicians are seeing, and it's worth understanding properly. Hair loss is listed as an adverse reaction in the official prescribing information for Wegovy, the higher dose semaglutide used for weight management. It isn't listed as a common side effect for other GLP-1 medicines like Ozempic or Saxenda, so the picture does vary depending on which medicine you're taking. The type of hair loss most commonly associated with these medicines is called telogen effluvium, a form of diffuse shedding where more hair follicles than usual shift into their resting phase at the same time. It can feel alarming, but it's generally temporary and reversible. Here's something really important to understand. The hair loss isn't usually a direct effect of the medicine itself. Research suggests it's more closely linked to rapid weight reduction and changes in nutritional intake. When the body loses weight quickly or calorie intake drops significantly, it can experience a kind of physiological stress, and hair growth is one of the first things the body deprioritizes. Nutritional deficiencies play a significant role too. Low levels of iron, zinc, vitamin D, and B vitamins have all been associated with hair shedding, and protein is particularly important. Hair is largely made of a protein called keratin, so if your overall protein intake falls too low, your hair follicles can struggle to maintain their normal growth cycle. The timing is also a useful clue. Telogen effluvium typically becomes noticeable around 2 to 4 months after starting treatment or after a period of significant weight loss, and knowing that can help you and your GP identify what's going on. So what can you actually do? There are a few things worth discussing with your GP or prescribing clinician. First, think about the rate of weight loss. Aiming for a more gradual reduction may help reduce the physiological stress that triggers shedding. Your clinician can help you think about whether your current approach is sustainable from a nutritional standpoint. Second, prioritize protein. If your appetite has reduced, be intentional about including protein-rich foods in the meals you do eat. A registered dietitian can give you personalized guidance here. Third, ask your GP whether any nutritional deficiencies might be contributing. Blood tests can check a full blood count, ferritin, thyroid function, vitamin B12, folate, and vitamin D. If a deficiency is identified, targeted supplementation may help, but it's important to address the right deficiency rather than taking a broad range of supplements without knowing what you actually need. In some cases, a clinician might also discuss topical minoxidil as an option to support hair regrowth, but that's a conversation to have based on your individual situation. The encouraging news is that for most people, hair regrowth does occur. Once nutritional status improves and weight loss stabilizes, regrowth typically begins within 3 to 6 months. One important point, please don't stop or change your GLP-1 medicine without speaking to your GP or prescribing clinician first. The underlying condition being treated needs ongoing management, and stopping abruptly isn't the right approach. That said, if your hair loss is accompanied by scalp pain, redness, scaling, or you notice complete bald patches rather than general thinning, seek medical advice promptly. These signs can indicate a different underlying condition that needs proper assessment. And if you think you're experiencing a side effect from your medicine, you can report it via the MHRA Yellow Card scheme at yellowcard.mhra.gov.uk. To recap, hair thinning on GLP-1 medicines is usually a temporary form of shedding, driven more by rapid weight loss and nutritional changes than by the medicine directly. Optimizing your protein and micronutrient intake and discussing the pace of your weight loss with your GP are the most evidence-based steps you can take. Everything in this video is for general information only and isn't a substitute for personalized medical advice. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel for more evidence-based health content.